Welcome everyone. Today I'm gonna introduce PowerScript. PowerScript is just an automated tool. If you're going to use extra nodes, it will help you. And not only that, thanks to the amazing work from Sakki, we now have a proper visualization of the nodes. As you can see, we have a date separated plus the day, and we have pretty colors as well that will tell you when something wrong with the node. Here we got some warnings, and if you got errors, it will show on red as well. So how we set this up, let's find out. The script is available on GitHub. I will put the link on the description, of course. You only need two files, node cmd and settings ps1. This is a PowerShell script, and this will start the PowerShell script. If you are a power user of go-spacemesh, you can just skip to minute 940. So although full instructions are provided here, I'm gonna go step by step. This is really easy to use. So I'm gonna start creating a new folder, and I'm gonna call it node power script. This is just so you can see what I'm doing step by step. Of course, first thing we need is go-spacemesh. So let's get the latest version from Windows, save it, and I'm gonna drag these three files into my newly created folder, like so. Now we need to download config-mainnet.json, and I'm going to create a new file, config-mainnet.json. And as you can see, I have txt at the end, which I need to remove. If you don't see the extensions, you just go to View, Show, and select File Name Extensions. I will also select Hidden Items because it helps. Okay, so we have the config-mainnet. I already showed on another video how to properly set up config-mainnet, as we need to change the port. So I'm gonna paste what I copy from the browser, change the port for whatever you want, as long as they're not in use by anything else. And here at the end, I'm gonna put my code, enter, and paste this. I'm gonna leave this on the description to be easy for you guys. Now let's edit, let's close it. We now have the config-mainnet just ready. Next step, PowerScript files, of course, which we need. Okay, let's open this one, download, and I'm gonna put on my folder, and I need the PowerShell also on my folder. And that's how it looks like. Okay, let's set up settings. I recommend, if you don't have, using Notepad or Visual Studio. Notepad, it will look like this. I know it looks a little messy, but you can easily make things up. But for the video, I'm going to use Visual Studio so you can see better the colors and separation of the files. And here we are. So this is the basic setup here, and you have descriptions for everything. So I'm gonna give my node a title, call it what you want. This is gonna be your wallet address, of course. Your provider is your GPU number, which you can find on your task manager. Zero or 1. So I'm going to go with 1 because these ones are integrated. So 1. Number of units, this of course is how much space you want to create. So I'm going to go with 256 gigabytes. And file location. If this is a new node, make sure you put the correct path, because if you don't, the script is going to create a new folder for you. So I'm going to choose here, this one. Here already I have one called node 5, and just so you can see, I'm going to put node 6 in there. Config is the location of config file, which is going to be in the same folder when we create it here. FR test, call it what you want, as long as it's different for every node. Max file size, the default is actually this, but you can use 2, it's entirely up to you. And you're ready to go. And it's as easy as this. So I'm gonna save my file. Done. One thing we do need to do is open PowerShell in administration mode and turn off remote sign scripts and type set execution policy remote sign and press enter. Choose yes, enter again, and you're done. You can now run scripts. One thing I noticed is Windows blocked my file, so make sure you go to properties and unblock. Let's check this one. This one is alright, okay. And here we go, just click node twice. Script will create the log file and also my new folder. As you can see, my new folder with my key being my post data, my affair, and my log file, and we're smashing. This will now carry on creating the post file and then later creating the proof, all ready for you. Of course you need to allow internet when you request this, otherwise he won't connect. And this is it for the basic setup. Power users, if you've been using go-spacemesh, this is not going to be a big thing for you. You just give a name, your wallet address, number of units, and whatever your post file already is. Because if you don't put the right path, the script will create a new one and start a new post data. So it's important that don't forget your config-mainnet.json, which you probably have already, and your refer. Also be sure to match your file size. If you're using a different folder for your database, make sure you put the correct path as well. And same thing for the log output if you wish to use a different folder, of course. I prefer to use the script on the same folder as go-spacemesh, but if you don't, you need to put the correct and full path for the go-spacemesh. Now for advanced options, if you don't like the colors I choose, you can put your own colors here. PowerShell is a bit limited, but they have about 10 to 15 different colors you can play with. And that's it. This is amazing work of Sakki, and unless you really know what you're doing, I wouldn't touch it. And this is your setup. Now I'm going to create a shortcut here, and I'm gonna run shell startup, and I'm gonna put the shortcut there, and this will make the node start when the Windows reboot. I think I've covered all the bases. Written instructions on GitHub. If you have any problems, just give me a shout on Spacemesh official Discord channel. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed this script.